COVID vaccines for children under the age of 5 here in the US are still not easily available. But as the country lifts some of its final masking restrictions, many parents are upset that more than a year after the Food and Drug Administration authorized emergency use vaccines for adults, it's still hard to find them for younger children. Our next report gets you all the details.
Moderna is set to complete its data submission of a COVID vaccine for children under the age of 5 this month. The organization, Protect Their Future, held a rally at the Food and Drug Administration headquarters asking the agency to start an immediate review. Parents gathered in front of the FDA office with posters and signs urging the agency to prioritize young children and review data without delay.
We're raising visibility and remembering the fact that every single time that you minimize the number of deaths that have happened amongst children from COVID-19, well, it may be a very small percentage. Every single one of those families is grieving the loss of a child. And we want to make sure that in talking about going ahead and moving that data forward, that we're also remembering the fact that these are some of the motivators for why we're here.
Almost 500 stuffed animals were displayed at the rally to symbolize the number of children under 5 who have died of COVID-19. Now, as the number of new COVID cases continues to fall in parts of the country, and talk has returned of figuring out how to forge a new normal after the pandemic, some parents of young children and their pediatricians feel as though that population has been left behind. They think the FDA has not acted with enough urgency to make the vaccines available, leaving young children vulnerable to the virus and unable to return to ordinary life.
And now we're all starting to look down the summer towards school in the fall. And we know that with school schedules starting anywhere from the end of July to early September across the country, we are on a very limited window during which we can actually have a vaccine and fully vaccinated children before they start school in the fall. As a parent of a 3-year-old, I want to see my son go to school and feel protected with the same protections that others have from the vaccines.
Children with moderate to severe asthma are at greater risk of becoming severely ill from COVID. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, of the more than 848,000 people who have died in the United States from COVID, 727 have been under age 18, and less than 1.5% of child COVID cases have resulted in hospitalization. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.